Come with me as I unpack how I become a fiancé of in fact, a glorified side chick of a married man who never divorced, but in the name of he was divorced. Sanibonani avuxeni molweni minjhani hi pfukile hi nga n'wina so namuntlha ka nona kwa hina wa xitori xa le Messina we get to go back to part 2 of what has already started last week. So now andimazi nami laa mntu nami andimazi qala nokuyiva. So you guys requested that I do part 2. In fact, I initially wanted to do part 2 because deeper introduction, then I just checked the minutes and then I realized with you we are far ahead. So we had to come back. So what had happened was so that lady, the wife now, she started giving, you know, the no, guys, that day gube guningi, and it kept on getting guningia. I then realized I was not the only side chick, right? In fact, I was not the only side chick that the wife knows about. So the wife was like, yeah, you know, I'm getting tired of all these stories and how you every time in mini so I was like, okay, in my mind at that time, well, nobody could this one after everything that has happened. Guys, just bear with me. I don't know how to tell stories in chronological order, but just so the wife was trying to emphasize the fact that I'm not the only girl. So immediately when I heard her saying that I'm not the only girl, I started feeling like she's poking me. So now I wanted to bring out all the guns and show her la corner. My hair is not hearing, but forget it. I'm doing this video at night and yeah. I'm just from work and I'm tired. So I wanted to show the wife that she must know where you've been taken to. I've been taken to as well. So don't think there's anything special. It was that bad? It was very terrible. So I decided to call the sister. Guess what the sister says when she answers the phone? And I was like, hi, how are you? Good, how are you, Sharp? So I called you because and she was like, I'm like, no, don't worry. She's gonna talk to you. She just want to confirm something. Okay, sharp. But then the wife's like, how? If ever this one is the Mazwari that you know, then who I am? What am I? Not who I am. What am I? Then the sister-in-law decided to not explain anything. The next thing I hear was tweet. Then I hear the message is brother so how kanti what is going on kanti shem topo. Now when the wife realized or actually I've been taken to, you know, places. This guy was guy who did the color honey. Then she realized, oh man, this is a very serious relationship compared to the other relationship, and that's where girl wanted to be. Or she must realize, no, antanga kutatlanga la. Anitanga kutatlanga. I'm here for njango wa mina. I'm here for laklaiseka. whatever that means. So okay, then the lady decided to call the Mama Zala saying, in fact, she wanted to call her to ask if the Mama Zala knows me, right? And then the wife, the husband was like, no, don't call the Mama Zala because neno mzala neshrum dibangeni ndira ndo bantu kumtoda or abe muthu woklina. Now guy doesn't know me. Mina naya sazana. Tibani no. I'm someone to clean the house. So I was, for the mere fact that he said cleaner, I wanted to prove a point. Diva everything. The diva na jori bedding ya nyo guy. The jori main bedroom ya nyo guy. The diva jori when the vat khanani yiso bedi haze. I wanted the wife to know. Not because I wanted to hurt the wife, but just so that I can prove to this idiot that I know what I'm talking about. Sharp. So now the girl said to me, and mind you, one thing that I didn't say, that girl learned shishika. She went to the kitchen saying ukobili samadi, and then asked me if I wanted tea. Well, that was the only thing that kept me on my knees. I'm like, if this girl atwa ayobilisa tea, kuza, hey, isimo soba manzunzu. Now the guy says, no, I don't know this girl. I asked her to come and clean the house, and then the next thing she's making moves on me, and then I showed the guy my ring. I said, you bought this ring, so if you think nah, I'm making moves on you, wife, please get the phone and get the statement. And then this guy promised that he wanted to marry me because he was divorced from you. Anybody divorced her because you were cheating, you went with the don't know whatever husband that you got from Nigeria, and then you flee na siyangwana. That's what I know. So you check on his phone. Ni check urihango swipe kadina achikorenga hearing. The wife took the phone. Tweet. I wanted to stands at the phone. I said, "Gah!" That she started crying. Adanarufo. Arakawamunda. And then I'm sitting there. And then somebody gotta act right, because anything is possible. But one thing that was special about that lady, she never attacked me. Even if I was like an idiot and attacking her and stuff, but she never attacked me. And then when she was addressing me what she did, like I can't say she was addressing me with respect, but she was just addressing me normal like any other human being. But when it comes to the, she knew where she stood with him. Okay, sharp. Then the wife says, okay, so now that we are here, and now I've realized, now that she's here and I'm here, then what's next? It's like, no, because in fact she was not invited today. Then the wife was like, oh, so you invited her yesterday? And it's like, no, I did not invite her. And then he started lying. Sharp. Now it's time for sleeping. So the wife said, okay, it's fine. Now that it's late, in running us to this time around, better you sleep on the other, show me the room that you slept in, the maid bedroom. He said, okay, you can take any of the rooms that you want, and then they're in guest room, and then my children go for so that you guys can continue with whatever that you're doing, child. Do you think I was gonna do that? Imagine so I was like, no, I'm leaving. So the wife was like, no, but here I would dangerous. You can't leave while it's still so you need to at least there are sitting room or whatever, but the bottom line is because the magama, so she asked me, like I remember she asked me almost 3 or 4 times if Nena and I kept saying yes. But truth be told, at that particular time, Mara, and a lot of it. So now the husband and Reja Kawadisa brothers Nduri, Mwana calls me with the name because that was my son. And then I felt the need to love the child. I said, you know what, now I'm gonna be that woman that you don't have, that woman that failed. Can't you loot? Okay, sharp. So now the wife is asking, okay, so we want to know since and one about to if ever to try there and they know other fan, how are you going to respond to that? Ha, there's a guy to paranga keep. Ah, in Sena mupa. Ndare hange no kazo seveza. Ndajinyima bgu. Ndajinyima zvosevedza ndari vonani mufaringo raro ngori netwahano aningiti ani gwigwidzi ngeno uri masiyariro vari lavhidhavhi zvino ini wanyangogwigwidza ndavona gela achikakwera kishini hezvo ndagidhima ndomubhata ndari no, you don't have to do that. And then the girl is surprised. What do you mean you don't have to do that? Nabende zvinondikumbura mini get there ngedera ina madi onokovira hola muzana asvika kishini nene kozama amba naye no you know what nenda sazidivira zvo muthu onomara ndatoma mutaluchidza chitora nepala ndikozama ubhaya face because abe vhoti yange ndilokiwa and womuthu kwagedera nerina madi opisa and zvino hey ungava na problem. So the only option that I have was to ruvelela the girl so that at least maybe at some point. So now the girl goes aitatia and she was like, you know what, actually I'm not going to sleep here. Yo, I'm not going to sleep here. I'm gonna call someone to come and get me. Ask me, who did the girl call to come and get her? The boyfriend that the two have been fighting about for the longest time. Boyfriend comes. When boyfriend comes, when boyfriend comes, ukoda apaka ngitini. Ari afona ari oshika achiri osvika olandotoba dzibhege dzawo, and then the husband is asking, where are you going? Ari no zibanibani odonji. And then now husband is like, is it the zibanibani that's where I got to know, or is this zibanibani that they always fought about? So the wife was like, okay, anyway, when you are here busy cheating, sleeping with Tom, Dick and Harry, you thought it was all cool by the pool and I will never have anyone to chat with. Yo, aningomana guy achioma. I could see it's like this part of his body. Hey, it's like your oma, your freezer. Hadimu zoro achimbile item. Girl afara the bag zawo ukoruko tua. Guy did running a lamza. I don't know what to do. So now the wife didn't care whether they go wrong a lamza or to go wrong a lamza. Guy over lamza. I think he was trying to make the wife jealous so that she can stay. The wife was not having it, and she was like, no, you can, in fact, kissing is it's nothing. You can actually go ahead if you want, you know, if you want. Then guy saw, oh no man, this thing is not working. And then mind you, it's someone that they've been fighting for a very long time. I think from the time when the wife realized or the girl was cheating, the guy was cheating. So now she packs her bags, says she's going with the boy. The father said, no, my son is not going anyway. Okay, sharp. Why am I saying son? But anyway, then the father said no, like the woman goes. Okay, sharp. I thought we are all now gonna play happy families. Kupi, matina ukwambara jacket. Ajia pamela gun. I get it. Then it was like pa. Hey, look at how check or kids in a guy sad. Ola matinana ola. The start is hola oda utevera mfumakazi wa Mungu. Naye oda na yawe. Hola koru popo. Na oya koru popo. Tara na msupera nezini. Nezo no so disana okay. Ato ya mapambula gani pass. Rifarna ngazvanda. Barikitana. Okay, wala amsadzi abakozama uba stop or mini. Okay, then the other guy apesesati, and then munne wa msadzi abawena sakopesesa. So mfumakazi azama explain or no, but nanda wandina for the longest time. Nanda wandi konifuna ndikoniteni pali kweta suzati. But then in no vanili hule. So then if ever anal who remote achikoni pambiru yawo yote, and then this is what you decide. As ndikwamba naine zvinhu. Unachifevi chodzirwa palamdu. Hukweti ngacho, we don't know. Choda mudini wanga. And then now, so allow me to go in peace. It does not make any sense right now because so right now, ndezvola munhu achinyagoripeka upe kauwa musadzi avakosendera yange tumwa mbodhijena. And the problem is now it's so funny because the husband is short and then the new guy ndilijijirimba, you see. So now is the problem with your boyfriend akayorwa my husband. And then I'm sitting there and then I'm watching, and then I just knew deep down in my heart uri arali hendwa hola afela ari nga ḽi luḓifhaho ari nga ḽi luḓifhaho ngori u ḓo a tshi vhuya u ḓo vha tshi kha ḓivha na matsivha a the guy. Hei vhasemana vha vhudzana zwoṱhe houḽani wa munna a ri nahone hoya a songo tsha vhuya muḓini wanga nahone ṅwana ani tsha ḓo dovha na muvhona ani tsha ḓo dovha na mufara no ndi khou fanela miyanu uri inwi ni ḽi hule inwi ani muthu a mufumakadzi a sina mikhwa a ri vha founeleni ende ni tshi vha founeleni vha vhudze zwori na inwi no pata tshifevi nḓuni. The problem with this woman is that when she says everything, she hurry, like she addresses hurry, and it makes it very hard for you to be aggressive, arrogant, and all of that. But girl did it because why? Because Tioba got the attention and the throne as well. So I don't know. Nichiba phonera, niba budze, or una muthu angendo. Where that got there in when the jure in ni note. So now the guy is like, okay, baby, kajene goloini. Yo, oi fall dane po. Ashitori baby kajene goloini. Ndawana hoyu wa vhorine apa. Ari baby ni kwabidza. Hamuna ni nthelela. Ndata zwone nga sida muḓini wanga. Ndata na dzhia musadzi wanga. Ndata na mbudza zwori baby kajene goloini. Hai. Zwi distract nga ngwe text yo dzhena. Hezwo zwi itiwa nga muthu ano tshila. Zwi sumbedza zwori na una na bvana na mikhwa. And zwi ndo zwi zwori na musina mudzhia ngo rali mfowethu. Na ini vha ḓi ni dzhelela. Anena zwori mene ikubelo rush story. Nana mbo ḓi ya khayo la nna mbo ḓi ra. Ina da zwori ku ite mini. Just let her go. How? Just let her. That I thought she wanted to go. They should just let her go. I want them to end ene wa delela shem. Ondelela muḓini wanga dalala na munna wanga ada ḓowelana na ṅwananga. You disrespected every compartment of my house. You know, right now you even want to disrespect me to live padaham. But that's what she said. She said she wanted to go. She wanted to live with this guy. And then I'm just here to say, okay, if you're fighting, fight. If ever runs okay, because I just wanted this thing to be over, and then we can go and play Happy Families and do the lovey-dovey, like, you understand what I mean? And then we will apologize later. Yo, girl was not having it. Arya, you are the thing is, even when she was saying all of this, she was commanding respect. Arya, you know, you are very disrespectful. You came in, and. But then the audacity of still wanting to continue with a married man, where do you get all of that from? Yeah, the whole is an antemati. Antemana pongari ndo bluwa zviambaro. Like literally napongari atongwambara. And then I was so ashamed of myself. Achipedza, and then there was that moment of silence. So because I was like, okay, I really wanted her to go, so that I can give a shoulder to lean on this one. Then the girl was like, okay, you know what? Actually, I've changed my mind. This is my house and this is my husband. So I'm going to stay here. And then, but what, which is you, akwamba the guy, and then akwamba nanne. As for me, and then I'm gonna stay here. Quang, 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 quang. Meaning, Ori, your girl does not have Bular that time. Your girl doesn't know Ori. Oh, dollar of Fukamin on Batamin. Yo, I had to call the friend. The friend, remember the friend Ola where I'm pregnant and we are Anna boyfriend there. Called her, listen, Chimo Choimanga Zingamo, you need to come and get me because I think woman left very sick. You need to come and get me. The boyfriend to my friend was not having it. So but the okay sharp but the pick up, and then I was crying all the way. I was emotional and all of that. And then the guy who's the boyfriend to my friend said, I don't understand why in Nkulila. I mean, because obviously you knew that the man was married. I said, no, I didn't know. And it was true, I did not know. I didn't know that the man was married. I knew that the man was divorced and stuff. And then it was like, no, but even if the man was not married, you are far. Need your bag. Like, what are the chances? A man who is not married, who is single, is working, he's got a car, a very big house like that, he will just wait for you. No, yes, we talk all the time. I was like, yo, you are very delusional. The guy was just annoyed by me crying, and he was just not, as I thought the trauma was finished. va swike ndoni hu ambiwe, okay, they made food for me, ha ambiwa ra va sharp, okay, I was fine, and then bang adzela. It was a it was a 1 bedroom house. So it's not 1 bedroom. Arali who side is about Jobek, you would call that a bachelor, right? Because this side, the bed and whatever, that side it is in the kitchen and stuff. So ang adzina ngafatin na bed. Atangwa dela ndichi ko from hmm mm. Yo, I still remember yo, and that bed was not doing justice. Was a coffee yo, and I can tell you, Urubaba kozamo di faramara way. Ndoyadela guy tichipinga ndoyadela pasiti, and obviously kope dzingasifara ngori nikadhibana dikitera, and you are just not sure uri are you safe, because that girl was not even like the friend that you would say uri I trust this girl, I know this girl from wherever. No, it's just but whenever labana badowara no yakene yondawo, and then you get to mingle, and so it's not someone ananga should anything happen I can call whoever and say ndowandina mngana wanga mugede. No, maybe for a year, it means I won't talk to that person for the whole year. But if I'm going there on Friday, I'm coming on Friday. When you are there. So you see, the relationship is not like the tight relationship. Sharp. There is yo. Dibanda pungari hela ntuyete for 3 hours. Vaite bafedze. Nife mumwe achikogungula achikwamburi. And then I'm sleeping on the floor. And then I'm like, yeah, what a day. What a night to be sleeping in this house. Leche Duba, I think 4:30. Guy calls me. I'm trying not to have part 3. Guy calls me around 4:30 in the morning and asking me or no delisani and stuff. And I was like, I'm not okay. Mini. And then I think I came up with a story. I came up with a story, a whole lot of story, which ended in the nutshell. It ended up in him having to give me money. I'm 5,000. And 5,000 back in those days, it was a jackpot. Like 5,000. Like, then from there, number the problem is I can't go and withdraw 5,000 because ndofarwambo atina kadi atina phone yanga aikoshuma ndojiya sim card ndojenisa ka phone ya mumwe. And I was like, okay, now what do you suggest I do? I said, please do a cash send for my transport at 1.5. Did I leave him after this experience and the trauma? Did I leave him the next month? But then again, I left the relationship mentally, but not financially. I don't know if that makes sense. I left the relationship mentally and physically. Okay. I left the relationship, but